Alright, very cool thing here that I just was able to do. I wanted to make a video to show you guys how to save some money on a swimming pool pump. Alright, we just put together a new pool. Well, it's actually a second-hand pool, but it's only a year old, and got a good deal on it. And it's newer, nicer. Other one was a 27-foot pool. This one's 24, and so this one's nice and new. Only problem is the pool motor is like way loud, way loud. It's a smaller one, and it's really loud. I just tried to put some boards around the motor because it's so loud, but it doesn't do a whole lot of good. The blue torrent are really loud, so it's really unpleasant back here. I had this other motor from my other pool, and it was only a couple of years old. I brought a whole new motor, filter system, everything. It was only a couple years old. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my old motor, just like I am using my old filter, which is bigger. And the filter that came with this pool is over there. The pool we just got is smaller. So I'm using my old filter ball, which is bigger. But the new motor back there is like really loud. This is my old motor. And it's a Pentair dynamo, and turned it on and it wouldn't turn. And I just saw a video, pool guy, and he said to open it up, see if you can turn the bearings, and a lot of times that does a trick and you get more life out of your motor. So gonna see what happens. You turn this one on, it makes a humming noise, so there's power getting to it. It just doesn't want to turn. Okay, so here is my pool motor, dynamo pool motor that was, you could hear it making a humming sound, but it just wasn't turning. And so what we're gonna do is, if you can get your hands through the where the filter basket is, if you can get your hand under there and reach the impeller, you can try to turn it clockwise. But if you can't reach it, I couldn't reach mine, so I have to take off the end of it. But right here is, here it is right here. So all I'm doing is just turning this, getting it going again, loosening it up. Got hung up or something. Well, it was sitting so long and it wasn't working. And so all I'm doing is turning it. Alright, and then I'm going to put it back together and plug it in right here on my deck, see if it'll go on. It'll come on. If it does, then I'm going to probably switch out my good my quiet motor here with the loud one I got from the people with the new pool that we just bought from them. Okay, so I opened up the old pool motor here, and I turned the bearing clockwise and put it back together. Got it plugged in here. Probably not the safest way to do it, but doing all this one-handed here. So turn this on, see what happens. Boom! That sucker is on. Alright, I don't want to run it too long without watering it, but it's working. It's working. So I was going to throw this thing away. But apparently it's still got some life left in it. And as you know, probably these motors cost $250, $300. So I'm going to put this one on my pool to go along with my old filter ball. I'm going to put the old pump back on, and I'll just keep the other stuff for spares. But this is so much quieter than the one that's back there now. It's very unpleasant. So I don't know how long this one will last, but if it'll get us a whole nother summer out of it or something, that'd be great. Be well worth it. So don't throw your pool motor away, open it up. There's what's called a dead spot in there apparently sometimes, so open it up, stick your hand through here and see if you can turn it. If you can't, open up the end and find it and turn it that way, turn it clockwise, turn it several times, then put it back together, plug it in, see if it works. I thought this one was dead, I was going to throw it away, and it works. So I don't know how long again, but hey, that's awesome. Good tip there. Very easy to do. Save you some money, and I'm excited to have my quiet pump back on my pool that I just got. Alright, good luck to you. Okay, I got my old motor hooked back up to my pool. Like I said, the one that came with the secondhand pool that we got was only like a year old, so it was a really good pool. And my other pool had to take it apart, throw it away because the liner was bad, and then it was rusting out. And so a nice 4.5 foot deep 24 foot pool, but this little motor right there was way loud, and we didn't like it. And this is my old motor here, and saw another video on seeing if you could turn the impeller, and so I couldn't reach it through the basket down there, so I took this off and turned it down here, plugged it in over there on my deck, and it worked. So I just got this one all hooked back up, and let's see what happens here. Alright, looks like everything's working. Take a little time to fill up. Oh, this is closed. Well, let me turn it back off. There we go. Go back to filter. There we go. Back on filter. There we go. Alright. Now, that is way quieter than the other one was. You never really realize how big of a deal that is until you have one that's so loud that it's not even pleasant to sit back on a real nice deck that we got. But you can see my deck, real nice over there. We like our fountain there in the middle. We like to splash in water. So, don't throw away that old motor just yet. See if you hear it humming, and it sounds like it's getting power to it, but it just doesn't want to turn. Take it apart. See if you can get the bearing to turn, the impeller to turn on either side, however you got to do it, and get it going again. Now, I don't know how long it's going to last, but you know, if it lasts all summer, that'd be great, especially since it's only a couple years old and it's nice and quiet. So we'll just keep that one for a spare, and you know, this could save you some money if we do this. I don't know how, like I said, I don't know how long it's going to last, but I don't know, we'll give it a shot, see what happens. Cool. Alright, bye.